as you mentioned before, we talked about the fact that FESPA is very much about educating the market and providing information back into the industry. But what piece of advice would you give to somebody coming into the industry now?
Think big. Think very broad in terms of applications. I think if you come to FESPA and just focus on wide format graphics, then you're talking about an industry and a market and an application which is very exciting, but which is already very heavily digitized, and competition there will be great, and it's competition which drives innovation. But if you think broader than that and really think about, okay, I'm used to screen printing, I'm used to printing in general, where can I take that printing? And think about the digital decoration of everything. Think about every product you look at and say, okay, how was that imaged? How was that decorated? Then I think when you look at what you'll see at FESPA, you'll see actually a lot more that you could consider in terms of opportunity than you do if you came there just thinking about wide format graphics.
Okay. And you obviously sponsored our Global Summit, and we were addressing a lot of those issues in the Global Summit. Was there anything in particular that you or your team got feedback from that particular event?
I think what was very exciting for us was to see, the leaders in this industry recognizing the opportunity that is out there beyond wide format graphics, and having built their businesses within wide format graphics, within digital promotion, really seeing that opportunity out there in digital production and saying, okay, what do we need to do to take this industry and allow it to exploit the opportunities that are coming in this field.
And electronic signage, digital signage, what's your view with regard to how that's going to impact the industry?
Probably the same questions were asked years ago when direct mail came out and what's that going to do to display advertising. The two coexist and actually support each other. And I see the same thing happening with digital signage. There's some people, I think, when they first saw it come out would say, this is going to replace every single sign. It won't. Just the economics of running the signs 24 hours a day switch that off. So I think digital signage and electronic signage will live with each other. They will find the niches where they sit and coexist. And they'll compete at the fringes, but one won't dominate the other or the other way around. So certainly, city centre, Piccadilly Circus will stay digital electronic signage. Point of sale, where I'm trying to show something incredibly high quality about a product, will probably say digital promotion.
And you've been in the industry for a while. You've been at previous companies such as Xaar and now here at Xaar. What do you think has been the most transformational period with regard to our industry?
When I started at Xaar in '86, I was working with display graphic systems, back in the days before PowerPoint, where if you wanted to do digital promotion, you needed a dedicated computer system. There, it was an incredibly controlled industry, and it has become democratized. So everybody can produce, everybody can be the designer. And the number of industries it spawned in terms of digital promotional production in wide format graphics has been incredible. I think as an industry we've probably created more entrepreneurs than any other industry, and that's what makes it exciting to be part of. Not only is promoting product quite exciting in itself, you always see the new things coming through, but the fact that it does create a very dynamic industry makes it a very lively industry to operate in.